we've got a very loud, very noisy crowd here, and it's building nicely considering how early it is in the day.
Definitely. I mean, that first game, I'm not sure if I've gone deaf or if they've just all taken a quick 5, because it's certainly quieter right now than it was for the 13.
But it's some of those things that maybe contribute as well, that are going to be part of players' careers. So there's the on-the-court development, but it's also learning to deal with, you know, the noise and crowds, and playing against, you know, maybe a team that are not a crowd that are not rooting for you.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, I love an away crowd. I find I feed off the energy. But it's great for these players to have that opportunity. You know, their National League club, it's always going to be home fans that are pretty loud. And so to come here, have maybe a bit more of a hostile environment, be a bit louder. We've got 2 games going on at the same time. They've got 3 referees to contend with. There's just constant noise. So it's how can you adapt, and what can you bring to your game?
And it's little things, isn't it? Like you might not be able to hear some of the plays being shouted out on court, and it's learning about ways to adapt, and, you know, hand signals, different ways to hear without being able to hear.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have to be calling your plays with hand signals on this, because there is literally no way somebody screaming on the sideline or shouting down the court, you are going to hear it.
I was speaking to Katie Lamond earlier, the North's under-13 head coach. Her voice is gone. She's spent all weekend shouting on the sidelines.
It's day 3, I think she's lasted quite long.
So the under-15 girls, North against South in the final. And the teams are getting ready to come out on court. And so yesterday, a 6-point game between these 2 teams, so probably not even 24 hours ago that they played each other, so quite a quick turnaround, but time to adjust and adapt a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what tactics everyone uses. Is it going to be another close game? Do they think they're low enough about the other team to exploit them somewhere? Was yesterday tactical? Did they not show something and kept the game close?
And similar to, as you mentioned, in the under-13s game, you're going to see a lot of substitutions throughout today's game. You're not going to see players playing 30, 35 minutes. It's a chance for coaches as well as the players to get used to different rotations, playing together with different players on the squad. So you're going to see a lot of quick changes and a lot of opportunities to see all the players that we've got out on court today.
Yeah, definitely. This is a great showcase for these players. Come in, show what they can do, play in different roles, be tested, like first and foremost, and also show the coaches that are picking the next generation of national team players just how well they can compete, how well they can accept feedback.
So underway, and it's North ball. Conroy driving to the basket, spins out, gets her own rebound, going to try it again. Good defense there from South. But an offensive board for North, as they can't quite finish underneath, but a good start there from North, grabbing the offensive board, getting that second chance. It hasn't dropped, but
no,
you're doing there.
Had a couple of good looks, and then I'm not sure why she didn't shoot the 3 there. She had 24 hours to shoot it.
Etienne against Malik. Pass stolen away on the baseline. And right shot underneath the basket. Malik grabs the rebound, and a foul is called. So that will be end line ball for North. Ella Wright yesterday, she hit a nice mid-range with 2 seconds to go to give North the win over London when they won at 48-47 as Moja Malik can't get that one to go off the glass.
Good defense there by North.
As Malik goes all the way and lays it in. And that's something, if you've seen Moja Malik play before, you know, she's a very quick player. She gets out in transitions, and she's always looking up ahead, so she's going to flash out on that break.
Yeah, this North team already, they're transitioning really fast. They're managing to get coast to coast. The South really needs to do a better job trying to slow that ball down and stop their momentum.
That's 2 quick fouls on South. And that puts Moja Malik at the line. She plays for the Manchester Mystics. Under 14s, and they were the winners of the under 14s category at Junior Final Fours this year against the Milton Keynes Breakers. Mojang with a massive 32-point, 15 rebound game. 10 of them were offensive, which I know you'll appreciate.
Massive. A massive stat line.
And hits a second free throw. And that's 4 points for Malik. End line ball for South. South head coach Nick Drain just having a chat. Nick Drain having a chat with the referee.
It's a bit early for that. It's been 1 minute 40.
And Malik reads the pass, gets the steal, takes it to the hoop, and gets the whistle. So Moja Malik back at the foul line. And that's something she does very well. She reads those passing lanes. She can anticipate that pass and just dive in.
Yeah, and opposite of the under 13s game that we just had, this North team has come out with some defensive tenacity.
Malik, first is good. She was part of that England under 14 Tri-Nations squad. Named to the All-Star 5. Smith. Passing inside.
A great pick and roll there. Really nice to see them reading the defense.
Chantal Okoli getting the South on the board. First points of the game for her. Wadder with the short jumper. Doesn't drop. Smith trying to chase it down. It's going to go with North. A 4-point lead for North here early on in the first quarter. Malik hands it off to Conroy. Nearly stolen away there by Smith. And Okoli up ahead. Keeps the ball inside. Wadder dives on the ground to save it. Great hustle there from South. As North eventually come up with it. And Ella Wright racing down the court. Ball's out of bounds and South will get it back.
Looking for her Sheffield Hatters teammate there.
And Sheffield Hatters a club that with such a
storied history.
A story. That's the phrase I was looking for. I've just seen Georgia Gale as well walking through the crowd, and a club that always produced some really great players and a great young talent. As Wadder steps through, gets the foul call.
So it's nice to see that their junior teams are producing now, especially because at the senior women's level they have always delivered.
They have. They've just been consistently great, haven't they? Mm-hmm. Throughout their 60, 61, 62 years that they've been in existence. Wadder's first shot doesn't go. She had 12 points, 2 rebounds and 2 assists yesterday against Central. Playing for the South End at Scorpions as she gets a second to go. And gets her first point of the game. 3-point North lead. Right. Swings it round, Conroy. Lardy Lee. Back to Malik. Malik to the basket, hangs in the air. I think they thought that was I think there was a whistle from the second court that the players thought was on this court.
Yeah, I also thought that, so I was a little bit confused. It's a lot to contend with, it's a lot of noise.
It is. I mean, it's hard to hear you. And I'm sat next to you. So Tassimi Kasinda into the game for North. And Wright steals the ball. Long pass up ahead. Great hands there from Etienne on South to just disrupt it. And again, Malik anticipated the pass, but Etienne got there. And that's a foul on North. So foul on Ella Wright, that's her first. Both the teams on 3 team fouls. And South ball from the sideline. Summer Wilson into the game for the first time for South.
Both teams playing with some real physicality here. It's really nice to see. Competing, diving on the floor, making sure they put their bodies on people.
They're going to make each other work for it, aren't they? Who don't want to get anything. Ball's stolen away underneath the basket. And a great move there from South to put the ball back in. As Lardy Lee drives to the blocks from behind. Was that Smith getting a piece of it?
Yeah, that was Smith. That was a massive snatch there. That was amazing.
Tiana Walker and Akila Daniel in for North. We've had 2 break blocks today, haven't we, as well? Wilson. She was playing for the under-13 South team last year. Knocked down 5 threes in the 3rd and 4th place playoff game. She is a shooter. As Akoli again finishes underneath the basket. She's been doing a really good job of that. Robinson hands it down, Akoli hits. And Chantal Akoli up to 9 points in the first 5 minutes. Hancock hands it off to Kasinda. Lardy Lee lines up the 3, nails it. And a 1-point lead. Wilson looks to answer, not that time.
It's just a little bit more patience at this level than the under-13s. Just, you know what, can I take this shot? Am I open? Is this the right decision?
And Lardy Lee at the other end, the patience there, stepping through, almost hangs in the air as she waits to make the decision for the shot to go in. Guado going baseline. That one won't fall. Hancock with a rebound. Daniel kicks it down. Kasinda off the rim. But Walker's there for the rebound. Another chance on offense for North. Lardy Lee. That's too strong. Daniel's shot is short, but another offensive board for North as Lardy Lee goes to the basket. He's going to put her at the foul line. we'll have a timeout before the free throws. Timeout called by coach Nick Drain for South. So we are tied at 10 apiece here with 3:09 left to go in the first quarter. And Chantel Okoli leading the way with 9 points for South. Mojan Malik with 6. And Hannah, as you said, just both teams coming out. It doesn't matter that it's before midday. They're just absolutely firing, and really strong defense from both teams.
Yeah, both the defense today, the effort has been fantastic. Both teams really trying to compete for the ball, trying to cause as much disruption as possible to the other one. It is really good to see.
And we'll see players at this age group here at under 15s that we saw at the under 13s level last year or the year before, and it gives them that opportunity to make that next step and see how they develop.
Yeah, I mean, we keep saying it, but these tournaments are so great for these players to come together, maybe not be the star when they are the star of their club teams, and just get used to playing on better teams and adopting different roles.
And against competition that they may not come across in your National League teams, you may not come across someone as tall as Katie Hancock, or that's maybe got the experience of Ophelia Larda-Lee playing. She had 5 WBBL games this year for the Hatters, so a great opportunity to come against different types of competition.
Yeah, definitely.
So a 1-point lead for North after Larda-Lee's free throw. Okoli kicks it out. DeYonga hits. And another 3 for South.
Just great recognition there. She dribbled into 2 people but managed to kick it out to the open player.
Larda-Lee again hustling inside, gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in as Wilson hands off. Okoli, runner doesn't go, but she gets her own rebound, can't put that one back in. Tip there, and a travel call. Unlucky there for South, but Jessica Jolly doing a good job just tipping the ball, trying to get it back into her teammate's hands. Kacinda into Larda-Lee. Another offensive board. Foul is called. And Larda-Lee's doing a really good job following her shot, isn't she? You can see there on the replay. Ball's in, she goes up. Shot doesn't go, but she's there, keeps her positioning, puts it back, and gets the foul.
Exactly. Could have been a little bit more controlled on the first one, but the aggressive going back for that second board, trying to get those points. Just got to keep going, and you're going to get rewarded.
That free throw is good. Bounces out and chased down. I think that's going to be out of bounds. Great hustle though. As Anya Williams and Marnie Friday into the game for North. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. It's a 1-point North lead. Wilson finds some space, steps through, shot won't go. Williams kicks it out, Walker. Wilson controls it for South. Daniel all the way, goes left, can't get it to fall, and it will be North ball as a substitution for South. Zahara Fasati Sharples will check in. And Tanaya Robinson to the bench. So 1 point North lead. South. Wilson gets that to go.
Oh, nice little floater there.
South back on top. Friday out to Walker. Spins, turns, blocked inside.
Oh, that's unlucky because that was a really nice block, but somebody else just stuck their hands in.
So that puts Tiana Walker at the foul line. Playing both under 14 and under 16 Mystics this season. Part of the All-Star 5 at the under 14 level at Junior Final Fours this year. And again, one of the players that we saw playing at the under 13 level previously. Jolie racing to the basket, puts it in off the glass. Daniel. Pass is intercepted. And ball's going to go back the other way. So North. So the call on the floor was North ball table. Just checking something with the referees. We've got 38.7 seconds in the quarter. And North, I think they're adjusting the score. We've got a tie game. No, the score's gone back. So North are up 16-15. And it will be North ball with 38.7 left in the quarter.
It's so loud. I'm sat next to the table and I can't even hear what the issue is.
Oh, they've adjusted. So South have a 1 point lead. It's 17-16 to South. They put the point. I think they put the point the other side.
Oh, huge rebound. Just a bit too overzealous there defensively, which we can't complain about because we've been saying how great.
That's what we want to see, isn't it?
Great this defense has been.
I would certainly not be as zealous at this time if I was playing. So that foul is going to send South to the line. It will be Jessica Jolie shooting 2. 4 points, 7 rebounds in yesterday's game against North. She's playing for the South End at Scorpions as she gets the second one to go. That takes us to 3 points, gives South a 2-point lead. Walker. And a foul on the floor, but that's going to put North at the line. So 2 shots to come for Tiana Walker. And that'll be the second foul on Summer Wilson for South. First is good for Walker. Second bounces out, but an offensive board for North. So South jumping in and get the jump ball call. So 10 seconds to shoot for North here. Daniel to inbound. Walker, mid-range, won't go, taps out of bounds. And it will be South ball, so 16.1 seconds they can hold for the final shot here. One point South lead. Wilson. Crossover, steps back, threes up, too strong. And rebounded by Fasati Sharples, who gets fouled on the shot. So a chance to increase the South lead.
Great recognition there by her, getting, being ready to get that rebound just in case.
And spins out, unlucky for that not to fall. So 4.6 seconds for North to get a shot up here in the quarter. South picking up full court, and looks like North will just dribble it. So at the end of the first quarter, a 1-point South lead. Chantal Akole leading all scorers with 9 points, and Ophelia Lardali leading the way for North with 8. So a close first quarter. Teams seemingly quite evenly matched.
Oh, definitely. It is super exciting. I mean, the atmosphere in here is electric. Both these teams are working really hard.
And when you've got players that, as I do keep mentioning this, but they play at the under-13s level, so they've had that experience. This isn't going to be brand new to them playing in front of a large crowd, and especially with junior Final Fours, we've got players that have represented there, so it's kind of, they've got that little bit of familiarity.
For sure, they're not as rattled by it. You can tell, you know it's going to be noisy, you know there's going to be whistles going everywhere, and you know the competition isn't going to roll over. So this is very exciting.
It certainly is. So second half coming up in just a few seconds time, and over on the side court for the third and fourth place playoff game between London and Central. London currently have a 16-10 lead over Central.
Second quarter, I think we just wished away 10 minutes.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
It is still early.
And I can see over on that court there's Shayana Collins playing for London. She's probably going to bounce out of the gym at some point. Every time I see her play, me and Adam are quite convinced we've seen her touch the rim, but because we only saw it out of the corner of our eye, we can't be totally sure. But I'm going to start that rumour that Shayana Collins can touch the rim.
Nice.
So back on court for the second quarter. North ball, Daniel. Going against Wilson. Walker. Daniel keeps it alive. Friday, shot doesn't go. And travel calls. So North's going to get the ball back.
A bit lucky there. It looked like Boateng put her hands in defensively.
Ball stays with North. Pass underneath the basket, stolen away by Wilson. Jolie up ahead, racing, that's too strong. And was that out?
I think we've had an offensive foul there. Must have fouled her on the rebound.
Daniel looking to get it over the line, does. Friday. Back to Daniel. Picked up there by Jolie, skipping all the way, can't get that one to fall. But she's been out there on those breaks for South.
She's rapid, just a little bit more finesse, a little bit composure on the finish. She just needs to maybe rein that in a little bit, but getting up and down the floor, she's doing a phenomenal job.
travel call as North forced a turnover. Walker down the sideline. Friday spins. Hands it off to Boateng underneath the basket. And that will put Perline Boateng at the foul line. As Summer Wilson heads to the bench. And Luna Etienne back into the game for South.
Perline Boateng playing for the City of Leeds, which, if I'm not mistaken, was set up by Matt Newby. And he is now the head coach of the Newcastle Eagles, who have got a fantastic girls' junior programme and now senior programme as well. So it's nice to see things slotting together and working well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I'm always excited to see representation from Leeds, with my hometown. And Katie Lamont, head coach of the under-13 girls, she's with the City Leeds club. And yeah, the whole organisation does a fantastic job. And as you mentioned, the Newcastle Eagles is a wonderful pathway and a real blueprint for teams to follow.
Oh, fantastic finish there. Well, so Koscielny, I'm sorry, I've butchered your name.
Koscielny Lamar. As Moja Malik back in for North, so it's a 2-point South lead. Julie's shot doesn't go, and rebound up. It's going to be a jump ball. South ball. Malik swings it round. Williams spins. Doesn't get that to drop. Ball saved in, but it's into the hands of South.
Shouldn't have complimented the defence. It's been a bit scrappy in the last few minutes.
So South ball. That's the second foul on Williams for North. Oh, great. Pass inside under the basket. South can't finish, but Malik has Walker up ahead. Spins out. Friday dives in for the rebound. Gets the whistle. That was a great job there from Friday to chase the ball down.
For sure. I thought we had a nice little Manchester Mystics connection there as well.
Walker out to Williams. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Walker. 4 seconds. Picked up. Again, it's South racing out into transition. Anna Koscielny Lamar giving South a 4-point lead as Moja Malik answers at the other end for North and puts the lead back to 2.
North's defence not being as disruptive in the full court now. They're kind of letting the South get the ball over the half and then trying to pick up.
But it was working well for them earlier when they were...
It was. Now it's just a little bit harder, I think.
And jump ball. As we'll have a timeout, but just that last possession there, that was Jessica Jolie again diving in for the jump ball. I think she's forced several of those today already.
Oh, definitely. The hustle that she's showing is fantastic. Long may it continue.
It's what we want to easy. Keep it up, everyone. So 6:51 to play here in the first half. A 2-point lead for South. It has been Chantel Okoli, 9 points for her leading the way. And then for North, Ophelia Ladley has 8 points along with Moja Malik, who is also on 8. And over on the side court, London stretching their lead 26-13 over Central in the 3rd and 4th place playoff game. So it seems back out on court. And it will be someone's ball from the sideline.
South ball from the sideline.
Sati Sharples gets it in, and Malik doesn't come away with the steal, but again, it's Moja Malik anticipating that pass, just being a great defender and using, again, her length, doesn't she? She's got a long wingspan, able to tap the ball out of bounds.
Definitely, and pushing the South back. Now they have to inbound from the baseline.
Malik against Little Makovsky. Malik. Foul called on the floor, end-line ball. And we see out there on court, Liliana Little Makovsky, her younger sister, just played at the under-13s game for South earlier. And I'm sure she's in the crowd supporting her. Friday puts up the 3, bounces out. Right with the short jumper from the foul line.
Oh, great decision there.
Etienne blocked by Malik.
Nice bit of sportsmanship there. Go pick her up after you put her on the floor.
I like to see it. South ball. Etienne. Sati Sharples. Oh, what a pass there. Little Makovsky driving in. Picked up by Jolie.
A great cut as well. Their off-ball movement for the South. It is working. They're getting good looks.
Jolie driving. Gets that one to go. A foul on the floor. We've got a 2-point South lead. North looking to tie it on this possession or take the lead. And that's foul number 2 on Luna Etienne for South.
We've got a 5-1 foul count here. So how are the North going to punish the South here for the next 5 minutes and 41? That's a long time to be on 5 team fouls.
It is, and you want to, you know, if you take that drive to the basket, you've got the chance to get a lot of points on the board at the line.
Yeah.
Right, gets the roll on the second free throw. It's a 1-point game as we have a substitution. Zoe Nathaniel checking in for North.
We had a straight City of Leeds swap there.
Leeds for Leeds. Let's say it in my York accent. Etienne. Oh, what a move to the basket. That one doesn't fall. Malik fighting for the rebound for North. Pulls it down. But it's Dinu that saves it for South. Alessia Dinu off the bench and into the game, just getting stuck in, saving the ball for South. She's, again, another player that we saw at the England Under-14 Tri-Nations that was here just a few weeks ago. Chantella Coley checks back in for the South. Etienne goes 1 of 2 from the line. And Wright stepping through, doesn't get it to full, but offensive rebound for North. Nathaniel to Wright. Wright with the floater. That's good.
It's a lovely finish. Great recognition there. Spinning, being able to get yourself just a really open look.
And she's had a couple of those, hasn't she? Ball down by Jolie.
I think that's the difference at this level from the under 13s, that these players recognise what their defender is letting them do to then take advantage.
Absolutely.
Instead of deciding what they're going to do when they've caught the ball.
And as you mentioned, that's experience.
Yeah.
You have to play against it to be able to understand that.
Yeah, you have to just read your defender and see what is going to be the best option, instead of deciding that you're going to do something and doing it regardless. Coach Furtado screaming about boxing out here.
Dinu over to Wada. Long 2 doesn't go. Friday with the rebound for North. Right. Finds space. That's too strong off the backboard. And seems fighting for the jump ball. Ooh, they had a long time there for it to...
Yeah, ended with getting negged on the side. Oh, so sad.
Dinu to the basket. And draws a foul. So South ball from the end line. That's the 3rd team foul for North. First on Nathaniel. Little Mikovsky. And hits it.
Oh, fantastic.
Running floater. Took contact as well on the shot.
Shout out to everyone at home watching. Let us know who you are supporting in the comments. This is a very, very exciting game.
It is. It was a 6-point game yesterday. We've got a 2-point game at the moment. Like, you know, and these players yesterday, whilst we've spoken, it's not always about the score. It's not about winning and losing. It's about the development. But with these players having played yesterday in such a close game, they're going to want to...
No, it's about winning and losing now, isn't it?
Malik gets the roll. Moja Malik up to 10 points. Tied at 27 all. Malik with Wright to her right. Passes over. Wright stops, pulls up, and Ella Wright with that. It's just such a great shot, isn't it? It's so effective for her.
She's been getting reps of that this summer. Really, really great to see her play like this.
Little Mikovsky. Out to Dinu. Thought about the shot. Stepping through. Blocked from behind. I think Nathaniel got a piece of that.
I love that. Think you've got an easy score? Nope, someone's right there behind you.
You're expecting the block to come from the in front, don't you? Oh, what a handoff there. Friday lays it in. And we'll have a timeout called by head coach Nick Drain for South. Nick Drain, of course, You'll see if you've ever watched the Ipswich teams at any level, you've seen him coaching, does a fantastic job bringing players through. He was named the WEABL Coach of the Year in the South this year, and Basketball England Coach of the Year for 2023. He's got his assistant Danny Manning there.
Yeah, he's going to want to stop the North going on their little run, try and stop their momentum, because, you know, they're doing a great job now. They've calmed down a little bit, and now they managed to exploit the South defence.
And sometimes when we talk about teams going on runs as well, that's a 4-point swing for them. A run doesn't have to be a 10. You don't have to wait till someone gets 10, 15 points. So you can stop that just on a couple of possessions.
Yeah, definitely. You need to try and stop it as early as possible without disrupting the game too much. It is a really hard thing to do, but once that team goes on that 8, 10, 12 run, the game's so away from you. I think we were on the end of a 30-something run this year before we got a timeout called. That's when you as a player would like to adopt the NCAA rule of we'll call it from the court if you're not going to call it from the sideline.
Let's just rethink this. Wada. Malik with another rebound. And Dinu putting the pressure on not to get the ball over the line, but South picking up defensively as Williams hands it off. Malik finds some space, runs into...
Oh, that was a lovely steal. Oh, she's unlucky for them to call that travel there. I thought she had control.
Yeah. Curley was about to break out into a run. Dinu to Okoli. And travel call at the other end. On North, so South ball back on the sideline. It's a 4-point North lead here. Just over 2 minutes to play in the first half. As Dinu against Malik gets blocked. Dinu chases down the ball. Great hustle there. Gets it back to a teammate, but it's picked up by North. As Williams, Malik's got space, lines up the three. Doesn't get it to go. Dinu's pass intercepted there by Wright. Malik up ahead, finishes off the glass.
Great pass by Wright. Just great recognition to see Malik ahead of her. Absolutely no one in front.
Smith. Pasati Sharples on the baseline, swings it round. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Wada. And good hands there from Malik, just knocks the ball away. She's got Wright up ahead.
Oh, she returns a favor. Oh. Ooh. Returns a favour to Wright with a nice bounce pass.
As Dinu said, nope.
She said, nope. And then she said, but you can have it back because I'm going to step out of bounds.
As Alessia Dinu heading to the bench. Absolutely putting in the shift in her time on court. As Wright looks to get it in, and
we had a 5-second call. First one of the day.
Yeah. Tick that off our bingo card.
Yeah.
And that's good defense from South, looking to cut into this 5-point lead. Pasati Sharples turns, spins. That one doesn't fall. Smith fighting for the rebounds. Can't get it to finish on the putback. As Williams, long pass over to Kacinda. North swinging it round. Ryder grabs the rebound. And that will be a blocking foul.
I thought she had quite good position. I'm going to watch the replay back before I comment, actually.
So foul. That is foul number 3 on Wright.
No. Not quite.
Bit of a shuffle. So Ella Wright's going to head to the bench. 7 points for her. And jump ball stays with South. 32 seconds in the first half. Malik takes the pass, hangs in the air, doesn't get that to go. Good do there from Smith to put off the shot.
Yeah, from Malik, maybe could have pulled it out there, didn't really have an advantage. Pull it out, get yourself a better look. Yeah, teammates trailing in behind.
.6 seconds. North can hold for the last possession. Lada Lee into Malik. And offensive foul called. That'll be on North. You can see there on the replay.
Again, though, we had a player ahead of her. She could have caught the ball, taken that step and dumped it off to the wide open player because her defender stepped up to take Malik.
So that's Malik also on 3 fouls. So Malik and Wright for North on 3 fouls. Wilson, 3's up, doesn't drop. And rebounded by Williams for North. And at the end of the first half, it is a 5-point lead, 6-point lead for North, 33-27. South maybe haven't gone a few minutes there towards the end, feeling like they haven't scored for a little while. They were getting the looks, but it just wasn't dropping for them.
No, it just wasn't dropping, but they weren't really doing as much on the defensive end. They were North were getting looks. They were getting relatively good looks, actually. We need South to compete a little bit better, bring that defensive energy from the start of the game.
Because we saw that when they started, they came out strong, getting out on those fast breaks as well. They've got Jolie racing up ahead. And
yeah, they were doing a great job when they were playing fast basketball, really putting the burners on and getting to the basket.
And for North as well, they've been, they've been really relentless rebounding, especially Moja Malik inside. She's able to pull that rebound down, secure it, and get it over to her teammates.
Yeah, this North team are working really hard on both ends of the floor.
You can see there some of the highlights from the first half. That's a fast break we were talking about there from South. So leading the way, it is Moja Malik with 12 points for North and Chantel Okoli with 9 points for South. A little bit of foul trouble for some players. So we've got Ella Wright, Moja Malik on 3 fouls for North and Summer Wilson on 3 for South. So that's something Coach Nick Joyner will need to manage.
Definitely. I mean, both coaches here, are you going to start them? Are you going to trust them to come in and play on 3? If you need them, this looks like this game's going to go down to the wire if yesterday is anything to go by. So are you going to try and sit them for a little bit and save them and bring them in towards the end of the third to get them back in the game? Or are you going to trust them? It's a very difficult decision and one I never really know the answer to.
And sometimes it's, again, with these age groups, it's learning that experience of playing with 3 fouls, so
yeah.
You obviously have to adapt a little bit, don't you?
Of course, you can't try and go for every single block or just trying to be a lot smarter, keeping your hands out, trying to maybe not play as aggressive, and that's unnatural if you're normally a tenacious defender to then be like, okay, no, now I can't go for everything, now I've got to really try and watch what I'm going for.
So over on the side court, we've got a 32-26 lead for the London under-15 girls over Central. That's approaching half-time. After both games, we'll have the presentations for all of the teams, along with the All-Star 5s and the MVP of the final. As teams have been working so hard over the 3 days, they came down to Manchester here on the Friday. had games, they have classroom sessions. It's not just about playing, it's about learning. Like, I don't know if they had tape. Let's say they had tape. They love to have tape, film or something. But yeah, classroom sessions, and just the time for their teams to get to know each other as well, because you're going to have players. Well, we've got some players that know each other from their teams in the regular season. You've got players that have never come across each other apart from at these Super Region camps.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for these players to see what the next level is going to be like, where you are probably going to be watching more film together, you are going to be breaking stuff down, and you are going to be playing with much more talented players that maybe than you play with on your National League team.
So teams getting ready to come back out on court. And you can catch all the action live on the Basketball England YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can stay up to date on all the social media channels. And watch out for highlights. Highlights. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by a cheese sandwich. We've got highlights, we've got clips, all the action from the games this weekend. Everything going on, so you can follow that on the Basketball England YouTube channel and on the social media channels. We'd just like to give a big thank you to our sponsors, Wilson, Sure Shot, Dynamic, SportServe, UK Sport and Basketball England, for putting on such a fantastic showcase of youth talent in this country. It's a really exciting time to be involved in British basketball. We've got the Subway Summer Slam coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yes, we do. Get yourself to the Copper Box. You can watch the best of Britain compete against South Sudan in the men's and Germany in the women's.
And then Team GB will be heading to Rwanda for the World Cup pre-qualifiers in August, on the 19th of August. Now that would be super exciting if we can see GB at the 2026 World Cup in Berlin.
When was the last time GB were at a World Cup for basketball? Surely not in my lifetime.
If you know the answer to that, let us know in the comments on YouTube. So back on the court for the third quarter, 6-point North lead, and they will have the ball here to start things off. And Lana Lee gets things started.
She had a great first quarter, was a little quiet in the second, and here we go. Oh, I think they've called it a long two. Oh.
And Summer Wilson at the other end puts it in. And Wilson out on court with those 3 fouls. So Coach Nick Drain trusting her to manage.
So, you know, Nick Drain's put his faith in Summer Wilson. Coach Furtado maybe sitting Malik and right here.
Walker passes back to Lowe. Oh, nice handoff there to Wada. Okoli to Wada. Results in a score. 4-point North lead. Lada Lee. That one's short. Gets her own rebound. Oh, stolen away by Smith. Satira Smith. And that pass is picked off by Daniel. Conroy slowing things down for North to let them set things up. Lada Lee, long pass over to Walker. 3 seconds on the shot clock. And
maybe a little bit more urgency needed there.
Lada Lee was looking to cut back door. Wilson. Long two. Won't go. As North come away with it.
Akila Daniel there asking for a foul, and Coach Furtado just telling them to get on with it. That's what we like to see. The referees will call the fouls, you let them do that. And if not, you've got to keep going.
That's a foul number 2 on Okoli for South. Daniel to inbound. And 5-second call. That's twice South have been able to get that call. South looking to make it a 1-possession game. Wilson out to Wada. Okoli's shot's too strong. Walker passes intercepted. Put back.
Basket. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Commentating, not coaching, my bad.
A nice shot there.
Nice ball movement from North there. I don't think the ball got dribbled many times at all.
Just pass. Yeah. Sophie Conroy ends in a score. Daniel skipping through to the basket.
Oh, somebody needs to pick her up a bit earlier than that.
Wada hands it off. Our ball's knocked out of bounds, will stay with South.
But South's doing a really good job again, trying to break, trying to get people down the floor as quickly as possible and get open looks.
They are, aren't they? And they've been able to get to the basket again. It's just not dropped for them, which is half the battle, isn't it? You've got to get there. So it's South ball from the end line. De Jonge stops, pops, pulls up. Doesn't get it to go at Smith.
Oh, fantastic rebound. A little bit more composure, a little bit more balance, but she just snatched that. It wasn't even in her cylinder.
Conroy rims out. Wilson with the rebound. And ball's knocked out. North possession. Summer Wilson was trying to chase that one down. Wilson, deep three.
Yes,
Nails it!
Love that. Oh, she knew she was going to do that.
It's not Summer outside, it's Summer inside here. Summer Wilson brings South to within 3. Walker against Smith. Shot doesn't go. Wilson picks it up for South. A chance to tie the game here. And drive into the basket. Chantel Okoli will go to the foul line. As we've got a substitution for North. Akila Daniel heading to the bench as Ella Wright back into the game. And Wright on those 3 fouls. So Okoli at the line for 2. First one doesn't drop. She had 19 points, 5 rebounds and 4 steals in yesterday's game against Central. Representing England at the under-14s Tri-Nations a few weeks ago. Doesn't get that one to go. It's Walker with the rebound. And good hands there from South. Knocks it out of bounds, stops the break, forces them to North to have to set something up. As Daniel checks back in and right to the bench.
Was it? Did they not know she was on 3? Or just going in to play offense. Come back up. That's my favourite kind of
Offense,
basketball.
defense,
I'll just go in for offense.
Wilson. So, Coley. South end line ball. De Jonge back to Wilson. Wilson turns, lines it up. Doesn't go. Smith with the rebound. Gets the foul. Oh no, she's called for the offensive foul.
That was a tough call.
So that's her second. And ball goes back with North, but Satira Smith has been doing just an amazing job on the boards, hasn't she? She's just really pulling down everything.
Yeah, definitely. She needs to put that one out of her head because I think she's very unlucky on that.
3-point North lead. Daniel. Conroy. Picked up by South. Wilson. And foul called on Akila Daniel for North. That's her second team foul for North. So South again possession on the end line. Smith out to Wilson. Koscielny out to De Jonge. Shot doesn't go. And kick ball. So a substitution for South. Tanaya Robinson into the game. And for North, Marnie Friday back in. And over on the side court, we've got a 2-point game. Central making a comeback as London have a 2-point lead in the third quarter. You can also catch that game on the Basketball England YouTube channel. Get both up at the same time, put your split screens up. We're back here, Lada Lee. 3 doesn't drop. Smith grabs the rebound out of the air. And Robinson steps through, that's too strong.
The South here again getting good looks, just overcooking some of them, doing such a great job to beat the defenders and get that wide open look, and then just a bit too much on it.
De Jonge. And fouled on the shot, that will put her at the line. Elodie De Jonge playing with the Seven Oaks Suns, represented England at the under-15s level this year, and also at the under-14 level last year at the Tri-Nations tournament. Had 3 points, 5 rebounds and an assist when these teams met yesterday. Got 3 points in the game so far. An offensive board. As South get another chance on offense. Wilson over to Okoli. And shot clock violation. As that'll give North the ball back.
Just a little bit more recognition there from players on the floor. It is loud, you're probably not going to hear your teammates on the bench counting down.
Walker back out to Friday. Friday, nice move, and gets rewarded at the hoop.
Lovely step through.
De Jonge. Doubles. Kicks it out. Wilson with 8 seconds. Hands it off to Smith. Smith all the way to the basket. And to Tyra Smith, she's been working so hard. It's just unlucky for that not to fall.
Yeah, she is doing a fantastic job. She protects the ball really well. She gets to the rim. Just got to put it all together now.
Walker nets it. That was a nice little fake and then drive down the baseline. North stretching the lead up to 7. Wilson, step back 3. That's good!
Ooh, she heard you say that, stretching that lead. Nope.
Summer Wilson had something to say about that. Back down to 4 points. Daniel's shot doesn't drop. Friday. And gets the whistle. Summer Wilson just puts up those big shots just when she needs to, isn't she? She's definitely a player that enjoys the big stage.
Just having the confidence in getting those shots up in that late game, big shots. It's really impressive.
Marnie Friday at the line, doesn't get that shot to go.
I think there's a breeze in the gym.
Playing with the Manchester Mystics this season, previously been with the Cheshire Wire. She was also a player that came through the under-13 Aspire programme for North. There's 1 of 2 from the line. Wilson knocks out of bounds, stays with South. Katie Hancock checking back in for North. De Jonge, baseline. Swings it round. Wilson with the ball. Working against Lada Lee. Wilson, step back 3. That one won't go. It looks good from here. That's just under 2 minutes to play. Hancock inside, out to Daniel. Lada Lee for 3! And Ophelia Lada Lee lighting it up, 13 points for her.
Great job she made. Summer Wilson took a terrible shot down here, went back down, got her own. She's such a hard worker. She busts her ass in everything.
And a big block from De Jonge. Smith. Sorry, Okoli with the rebound. Wada inside. That one doesn't fall. Friday hands it off to Walker. Lada Lee underneath the basket. What a great pass there from Walker to the cutting Lada Lee.
Yeah, when you've got a guard being defended by another guard that's got that reach, that's got that length, that can get up and catch the ball, then you're onto a winner. Sending her to the baseline towards the basket. It's a really good look for the North.
Etienne. And a foul on the floor, so it's going to mean 2 free throws to come for Okoli. Daniel to Walker, 3 seconds. Walker, short jumper, gets the ball back. And Hancock fighting underneath. And Lardley over to Walker. Hancock inside. Etienne. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. And a 47-38 lead for North over South. They've been led by Ophelia Lardley with 13 points. And Summer Wilson for South has 10. So I do apologise. We have got a different score sheet to the one in the venue. Number 9 for North is Tassimi Kacinda. I apologise, it's not Marnie Friday. We'll get that corrected on our score sheets. But apologies, Tassimi Kacinda with 5 points for North. So one more quarter to go, Hannah. North able to pull away a little bit there in the third.
Oh, definitely. They put the pressure on a bit more. South haven't really brought that tenacious defence where the North really have. They've been so disruptive on the ball. They've been trying to slow the South down in the full court. So looking forward to seeing what South do about this.
And we saw South, they've been able to get to the basket, haven't they? Shots maybe just not dropping as they'd want them to, but they've been able to get those looks.
Yeah, and they've been saved by 2 huge threes by Summer Wilson. So I'd like to see somebody else maybe step up, put this team on their back and try and get them back in. Well, they're not out of this game. There's only 9 points. That could be gone in a minute and a half.
So teams back out on court after this game. It will be the under-13 boys, South against London in the final, and Central against North in the 3rd and 4th place playoff game. That will be at 1:40, and then rounding out the day at 3:55, the under-15 boys, North and London in the final, and the Central and South in the 3rd and 4th place game. But back out on court, it is going to be North ball. Stolen away by Water, and that's going to go with North. Good hustle there from Nina Water, trying to save the ball.
No, good start to the quarter, playing high side defense, trying to get that steal.
Williams into right. Stolen away by Jolie. Racing down the court. Lays it in off the glass. And we haven't seen Jessica Jolie for a little while, but she did exactly that in the first half.
Yeah, that is the answer to South getting back, making this a really competitive game. They did a great job in the first half of this.
And Jolie again racing to the basket. Back-to-back buckets for Jolie. And it's a 5-point game. Malik hands it off to Hancock. Etienne. Hook shot doesn't drop. Ball's going to stay with South as we have a substitution Tiana Walker back in for North.
Yes, classic move here. Need a little break. Tie your shoes for too long.
Get a breather.
Smart move there by Wright.
What on the baseline. And foul is called.
On Wright, that is her fourth, so she's going to have to come out. Or not. Maybe she's going to stay in.
What fighting for the rebound. And a whistle on the floor.
I called no basket.
Daniel back in for North. That's the third foul on Williams for North. Shot spins out. Ball's chased down. As Wada spins. Gets it to Etienne. Jolie picks it up. Casati sharples, has to put something up, and that won't go.
Tries to go through the defender there.
Malik over to Daniel. Rebound's tipped to the hands of Hancock. Williams fighting for the ball with Etienne. It will be South ball. As we see Alessia Dinu checking back in for South. A 7-point lead for North here. Dinu out to Jolie. Jolie with a hook shot. As Malik races down the court.
Oh, great chase down there.
Hancock with the rebound. And jump ball is called.
That's Etienne again, getting involved, getting stuck in, trying to disrupt the ball. Got a timeout to North.
So lead is cut down to 5. that's
a lot of maths.
Yeah, it is a lot of maths. 5-point North lead with 7:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. And South, they just keep chipping away this, don't they? Just keep coming back.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. You can't bring back 9 points instantly. I mean, you can, but
if you're Tracy McGrady,
it's hard. Yeah, if you're Tracy McGrady. But they're doing a good job. They're getting their looks now. They're managing to get down the court, breaking on North, who aren't doing a great job picking up the ball or slowing it down in transition.
So South eager to get back out on court and get things started. Over in the third and fourth place playoff game, London have pulled away with a 50-36 lead after it was a 2-point game earlier. Conroy, 2 seconds seconds to shoot. Hancock has to pass it out, but good defense there from South.
Yeah, great defense from South there, and I just think it was so noisy in the gym they did not hear coach screaming to shoot. But on court, you've got to recognise the shot clock's right there. You should be looking at the basket anyway, so you should be able to see how long you've got left to shoot. Oh, excellent spin move there. Take the contacts, then get yourself an easy spin back to the basket.
And it's a one-possession game. Jump ball, and South will get it back. A chance to tie the game here. Feely Oladili back in for North. Water inside. And no basket.
Had it called off. I think they're saying that she hooked a little bit there. Yeah. Very unlucky to get called on that at this point in the game.
Water intercepts it. Picked off by Walker. Swings it round to Daniel, and shot rims out. Jolly racing down the sideline, finds some space. Left-handed lob. It's a one-point game. Jessica Jolly has 13 points.
I think they've all been left-handed layups.
Yeah. Walker, round to Daniel. Malik, floater, doesn't drop. And a travel called on South, so ball goes back with North. Daniel looking to get it inside. And that's going to be a 5-second violation. Again, some great defense from the South.
Yeah, that's the third one of the game, isn't it? They've forced.
Pulling Bertang back in for North, having some height inside. And Chantella Coley back into the game for South. Passes inside, ball's loose on the floor. Jump ball called, North possession. Malik, all the way to the basket, blocks from behind. Jolly racing down the court, finds space and puts South up one. Jessica Jolly has been having herself a game.
She has, and she heard us say she'd just taken left-handed layups, went straight down the other side of the court. She is carrying this South team at the moment, doing a fantastic job.
You can see that, and that's a really difficult angle as well to get that to drop.
Almost behind the basket. Her momentum is taking her behind the basket instead of up towards it. So super hard getting it off, but great job.
And also working hard at the other end, gets the block at the other end, races down the court, scores, and South up one here. So they've really come back from this. They're down in double figures earlier on.
Yeah, and we had the North maybe could have moved the ball around a bit instead of trying to go 1-on-3, trying to get an open look. But that's what it was. Not the best shot choice, gets blocked, easy bucket down the other end.
So 5:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. Last year it was the North that came out on top in the under-15 girls final when they played against Central. So South looking to knock off the current holders North. But still a lot of basketball to play.
Yeah, 5.5 minutes is a very long time in basketball.
North ball. Daniel. And pass out of bounds. South will get it back. Dinu. Wada for three. Doesn't drop. Coley's there for the rebound. Doesn't get it to go.
Absolutely nowhere nearer than to box her out.
That's the second foul on Boateng. Puts North on 3 team fouls. South possession. Wada driving baseline. Not that time. Ball's knocked out. North possession. Stolen away by Coley. Doesn't get that one to go. Walker. Hands it off to Lada Lee. Meets Smith in the air, but Smith will be called for the foul. So Ophelia Lada Lee at the line for 2. First one bounces out.
So a lot of pressure now being warned as well about going over the line.
Seconds good, tie a game at 50. 5 minutes to play. Okole finds a way inside. That was a great recovery.
Yeah. There was a lot of hands in there.
Got an offensive foul called on North.
That puts them into the bonus.
Dinu out to Okole. Shot's too strong. Walker with the rebound. North needs to get it over the line in 2. Walker runs into traffic. South forced the turnover. What a pass to Wada, who manages to keep it, and that is going to be a foul on Boateng. That's going to be her 4th.
Again, North just not making the right decision down the offensive end, trying to go 1-on-2, 1-on-3 instead of moving the ball around, doing what helped them in the first half and building on that lead.
Nina Wadder at the foul line for 2 for South. As Millie Lowe checks back in for the North. Wadder with the Southend Scorpions. 8 points and 2 rebounds yesterday in the game against North. As we've got a time out before the free throws. And what a comeback here from the South.
Yeah, great comeback. They were down 9. And then, yeah, just Jolly did a fantastic job. Really, you know, exploiting Manchester, not getting back on defence, and a fantastic job getting to the basket.
She's been going left side, right side. She's got 15 points, leading all scorers in the game today.
It's going to be an exciting 4 minutes.
It is, definitely. And coming up after this game, we have the under-13 boys final between South and London. That will be at probably not 1:40. That might get delayed a little bit. It'll be coming up after this one. Just stay tuned to the Basketball England YouTube channel. We might have a slight delay in timings with some of the games that overrun. So it'll be after 1:40. So back on court at the line, we have Nina Wadder shooting at 2 for South. And a lot of noise being made in the stands by the North fans. As the first shot doesn't go. Second rolls out, rebound, low for North, over to Walker, Walker up ahead, puts it in, ties the game at 52. Smith, driving inside, off the glass. I really like how the way Smith holds the ball as she gets to the basket. You said it earlier, she protects it so well.
Yeah, she did a great job there. She knew she had the foot speed race won against Millie Lowe, so she knew that she could fake her, maybe get her in the air, and then she'd be able to get past her. We then had Ella Wright go get herself in the right position, help, and then probably decide she's not going to take that charge for a fifth, or take that block.
Right, swings it round, Walker. Walker back out to Lada Lee, catch and shoot, that's too strong. Smith with the rebound. Intercepted, knocked away by Wright. Over to Walker, spins on the baseline, that's short. Smith Wellington trying to chase it down, can't get there in time. The ball will go back with North as Alessia Dinu checks into the game.
Both teams now need to take a big, deep breath. Maybe slow down half a step. It's getting a little bit scrappy. It's getting a little bit uncontrolled.
But you don't need to panic. It's you've got time to set things up.
Plenty of time.
Malik. Hangs in the air, doesn't get it to go. And ball's put back in. Millie Lowe ties the game at 54. And a carry is called. The North ball, right. Lada Lee spins. And foul's called on Jolly. So Ophelia Lada Lee at the line for 2 free throws for North. First is short.
How are you going to respond? That's the pressure, that's the noise. Tied game. Nice.
Second's good. 1 point North lead. Lardalee's up to 15. Smith looking to hand it off. To Okoli. Jolly inside. Not that time.
Must be the first layup she's missed today.
Pass is picked up by Smith. Wadders up ahead. Wadder saves it. Gets it. Be a travel call on the south. There's a lot going on in that possession.
So anyone watching at home, you can hit the floor holding the ball, but when you have to then pass the ball out, because if you then roll over, it basically your footwork transfers to your butt as you're on the floor, and you can't move from there. It's definitely not written like that in the rule book.
Malik. Shot doesn't fall. Smith with another big rebound for South. Good D there from the North, forcing the turnover. So they're going to get the ball back.
The defense is really keeping the North in it here because they're not making the best decisions offensively at all.
Malik over to Walker. Walker all the way to the basket unopposed. Puts the lead up to 3. Jolly against Wright. Okoli with the hook shot. Gets the foul call. And that will put Chantal Okoli at the foul line, and that is foul number 4 on Mojan Malik. And the first shot is good. In the under-13 boys North team trying to put Okoli off, making some noise underneath the basket. Goes to it.
Ice cold from Okoli there. She did a great job. It's tough, it's noisy, it's a tight game, and she had people on the baseline trying to put her off underneath the basket, so she did a fantastic job making both of those.
Smith to Wilson, 1 point game. Okoli. Jolly for 3, too strong. Lardallee with the rebound. Malik up ahead and gets that to go. Puts the lead back to 3 for North.
Both coaches with timeouts left. So this minute could take a while. 5.
So travel calls on the last possession on South. So North's ball. South need to try and get a stop here.
And South have got Summer Wilson back in. Are they looking for a 3 to tie it up?
Stolen away, all the way to the basket. Chantal Okoli coming up big for South. Puts the lead to 1. Great defense here from Okoli. Walker passes over and we've got a whistle.
Referee just said the foul was on the pass, but they are in team fouls, so she is going to go to the line.
So 3rd foul on Jolie. Walker's first shot doesn't go.
She's not even got anyone under the basket putting her off.
Second is good. 2-point North lead. 43.1 seconds to go. Wilson against Lana Lee. Hands it off to Okoli. Okoli passes tipped out of bounds. And it will stay with South as timeout is called by South. It's a 2-point lead for North. South have got time here to run the clock down, take their time and look for a shot. Do you look to go inside, or do you try and go for that outside three with Summer Wilson out there?
I don't know. Are you going to advance? Is he going to advance the ball as well? Because you're going to advance the ball, try and get it level, and then you give yourself enough time to play defense and get another shot, or are you going to wait till late in the game and go for late in the shot clock and go for a three? Took me off, so I'm not a coach.
I wonder if we see them try and go for something early, give them the chance to get those, get the points.
Yeah.
But let's see what's going to happen. But this is the close, exciting game that we were expecting between these two teams, especially after what we saw yesterday.
They have delivered after yesterday's game. This is incredibly exciting. The atmosphere in here is electric. So we have 12 seconds left on the shot clock.
And they will advance the ball. So it will be Okoli to inbound.
So it looks like they're trying to get...
Jolly looking to go inside. Out to Smith. Smith lines up the three. Too strong. Oh, we got a foul called on the foul was on the shot.
Oh.
I think it seemed like a late whistle there. It seemed like it was after the shot.
I think maybe she caught her on the way down then.
We can see on the replay here. The first shot doesn't go for Smith. Second's good. Back to a 1-point game.
This game's got overtime written all over it.
Smith bounces out. Walker with the rebound. Jump ball is called and it stays with South. So South with another chance, and we'll have another time out for both coaches to talk things over. And what a game, Anna. What a last 21 seconds we're going to get here.
Yeah. What is it? Are they going to try and run the same play? It seemed to get broken down. They were saved with the foul on the three.
Because it didn't seem like maybe that was the shot they were looking for initially.
It didn't.
But it's worked. It's worked for them. They've got an extra point.
Are they going to look to try and get Summer Wilson the ball outside? I'll have a couple of changes on the North team. A couple of substitutions.
As Coach Drain looks like he's sticking with his same five. It will be South ball when we are back. And it's getting very, very loud in here. We've got the North under 13 boys team on the baseline, trying to put off the South team, making some noise. So South ball, Summer Wilson to inbound.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Wilson. Ball's knocked out of bounds, will stay with South. I think that's took like 0.1 of a second off the shot clock. That's what you got to do. So South will try again with the inbound. Wilson. Wada. Against Walker. Hands it to Jolly. Jolly steps through and gets the basket. And the foul call. Jessica Jolly. She has been on fire all game long. Hits the basket, puts South up by 1 and a chance to put them up 2 here late in the game with 16.4 seconds left. And that is a substitution for South. Alessia Dinu back into the game.
And Mojan Malik out with 5 personal.
And we see Tassimi Kasinda back into the game. Jolly here with a free throw. Doesn't get it to go. Smith with a rebound. Can't put it back in. Ball's on the ground. Right, picks it up. Lada Lee up ahead, intercepted by Dinu. Dinu over to Smith. Conroy with it back. Lada Lee. Conroy underneath saves it in, and time will expire. And at the end of the game, South come away with a 1-point win over North. Congratulations to them. A huge game from Jessica Jolly. Coming up clutch at the end of the game. So unlucky for North there, just a second or so after the clock went.
So unlucky, they maybe rushed those last couple of shots just a little bit. I think the panic of trying to get the shot off when they had the time to set and shoot or to get to the basket. But what a fantastic performance by Jolly there. She won that game for the South. She was phenomenal and clutch, so clutch.
Absolutely huge, and some big performances again all round from the team. Jessica Jolly with those 15 points. Chantel Okoli, 15 points for her.
Yeah,
for the North, Ophelia Lardley, 15 points for her. Just a great player, a really talented player with a really, really bright future ahead of her. But Moja Malik is 14 points.
But a great advert for women's basketball. That is, if this is the future, we should be very, very excited because they were fantastic today. Both teams put in a shift, some great defensive plays, some really, really nice offense.
Absolutely, and these are players that we're going to see, for years and years to come, playing on the same team, playing against each other. Maybe we'll see them at the senior team level, and it is just a really, really great showcase for women's basketball, for youth basketball, for all the talent that we've got in this country. What do you want in a game like that?
Super. We even have the chance of going to overtime. Love that.
Free basketball.
Yeah.
And South doing a fantastic job coming back from being down in double figures and just fighting their way back into it. And it's a really resilient.
Yeah, a great performance down the stretch from them to get back in. Just as we said before, North just didn't have the composure at the end. They didn't have control of the game. And yet, super disappointing, but this is what fuels it. They're going to get back in the gym. They're going to try and get better, get ready for next season, the next time they're in this opportunity, because they're going to carry this one for a bit.
It's all a learning experience. It's all about the development. It's all about the opportunity for these players.
Definitely, and we love basketball. You can't have a draw. Nobody wants a draw in this game. It's so unsatisfying. So what a great advert.
So a 1-point win for South, 61 to 60 over North. And over on the other court, it was a 75-53 win for London under-15 girls over Central in the 3rd and 4th place games. So teams will be coming out onto court to collect their winners' medals and their 3rd, 4th place certificates before we have the All-Star 5s and the MVP announced. So we are just going to try and grab an interview with you before the awards take place. And we'll try and go courtside and grab the coaches.
So if you've been with us for the last 2 games, thank you very much for tuning in. And I hope you enjoyed that incredible advert for women's basketball. An exciting game of end-to-end action. And we're just waiting for Kaz Bullock to go and interview. A big thank you today and to the whole tournament, to all the table officials, referees, all the statisticians and all the event organisers, because things like this do not happen out of nothing. So the teams are lining up for their presentation, and Kaz is about to take Coach Drain over to hear a couple of words from him. So over to you, Kaz.
So I'm here with Coach Nick Drain of the South. Congratulations, Nick, a 1-point win over North. What an absolute thrilling game that was. Was that as fun to coach as it was to watch?
It was, I don't know how many years off my life it's taken, but no, it was great fun. Great group of girls, great event. It's great fun to be part of this, so really pleased to win it. If we hadn't won it, it'd have still been a great event.
And you can really see the development of the players even over the course of the weekend. You were a team that were down in double figures earlier on, showed that resiliency and came back. Is that something you've been working on with the group?
I think when you're working with young players, you can overcoach. We just talked about some very basic things: taking care of the basketball, playing in transition, defense. We went to a lineup in the second half where we went with a very athletic group, so we could press and try and disrupt a very talented team.
For you, how have you found this weekend, the Aspire experience with your coaching?
I think it's great fun. It's a great opportunity to be around some of the younger generation of coaches and feed off their enthusiasm.
Well, congratulations. I'll let you go celebrate with the team, and thank you for your time. Thanks, Nick.
So the presentations are just getting underway here at Bellevue with four teams having put in some great performances this weekend, culminating in a very exciting final. Yeah, and great words from Coach Drain there. You know, he said obviously it's always nice to win, but he said even if they hadn't, that would have been a a great game to be a part of. And it was a great game to commentate on and to spectate, so fantastic game.
Absolutely. So the North team collecting their runners-up medals. And before we have the MVP and the All-Star 5 announced. But North, absolutely nothing for them to be ashamed of it at all. Like, it's disappointing, isn't it, when you come that close? But they played so well. And
for it to be a one-point game at the end, it is obviously so disappointing. But they had a great game. They've all got things to go home and work on and come back. And
exactly.
This isn't the end of their basketball career. It's literally just the start.
Yeah. There's so much more, so many more hours, thousands of hours worth of games to be played for them. And whilst it is disappointing, lots of huge performances across the board from all the players out there on court, everybody that's been involved in the games across this weekend. And congratulations to the under-15 girls winners, the South, collecting their winners' medals.
Thank you.
And as Hannah said, just an absolutely thrilling game, 61-60. You can't get any closer, and just what an amazing advert for the talent that we've got in this country, for youth basketball, for women's basketball. If it's something you've been watching thinking, hey, I want to get involved in this, you can check out the Basketball England website. Loads of information on how to get involved. If you want to play, coach, maybe you want to referee, try being a table official, just volunteer. There's always clubs always looking for volunteers, for people to just be involved in the game and on game days. So much going on behind the scenes to put on events like this. So we just want to give a big thank you to everybody here involved at Basketball England, everyone who's helped put on such a fantastic showcase, along with our sponsors Wilson Dynamic, Sure Shot, SportServe and UK Sport.
National Basketball Performance Centre makes some noise for your Aspire All-Star 2024 champions.
And your 2024 under-15 girls Aspire All-Star National Tournament champions are South. You can see them celebrating there with the plaque. Congratulations to the team. As we wait for the All-Star 5 and the MVP to be announced, and lots of competition
And now to announce
there.
the MVP. Representing the North, Mojan Malik.
And MVP is Mojan Malik for the North. Congratulations to Mojan. She played a fantastic game. Massive congratulations to her. Congratulations to Mojan Malik. A big game. Lots of exciting things to come from her in future. Playing for the Mystics.
You can come up and collect your individual prizes. Firstly, representing the South, Chantel Akoli.
And for the All-Star 5, it will be Chantel Akoli for the South.
Representing the North, Mojan Malik.
And Mojan Malik.
Representing Central, Kiana Campbell.
Kiana Campbell from Central. Ophelia Larder-Lee for the North.
Now representing the South, Jess Jolie.
And for the South, Jessica Jolie. Huge congratulations to all the players named to the All-Star 5, to every single player that's been involved in the games across the weekend, representing their regions. And we still have 2 more games to come. We will have the under-13 boys final, South against London, very shortly. And that will be followed on by the under-15 boys final, which is between North and London. So congratulations again to South, your under-15 girls winners. 61-60 over the North. What a game that was. I'm going to watch that right back as soon as I get home. But coming up in 20 minutes time, it will be under-13 boys, South v London in the final, and Central v North on the side court. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you in 20 minutes time. Check out the link for the next game on the Basketball England YouTube channel.